Hey guys, it's your boy Kenny Boulder with another Pokemon video, and today we're talking about a very familiar YouTuber, Opossum Bud. Opossum Bud is someone I look up to, and I've actually have been watching his content for a while. In fact, we both started making Pokemon YouTube content around the same time, and a lot of his views, a lot of my content is adjacent to his as well. So I think both of us have similar vibes, similar mindsets about the current Pokemon craze right now that's happening in 2025. So I'm just gonna link the video for this video in the bottom of this video, and again, huge shout out to Opossum Bud. So here's this video. And I'm not gonna watch it because I've already have. And if you want to watch it, please give me your views there. So I'm gonna link Opossum Bud's video here. But this story is pretty much this here. Opossum Bud finds a TikToker. TikToker mentions that he's AirTagged someone, a stalker or a restocker, and he just kind of goes over some commentary about the situation. So here's this video again. They AirTag the MJ Holdings employee for Prismatic Evolutions, April 26, 2025, 20,000 views, 1,000 upvotes, and he kind of goes into detail about how this is now okay, this is degen behavior, and a lot of this is kind of cringe. So again, I insist and I encourage you to go check out Opossum Bud's content. And I'm a big fan of his, and I hope one day we can celebrate and enjoy each other. And you know what's funny? My video also popped up as well. This is incognito mode, so GameStop Prismatic Evolutions Restock. So there's my stuff here, and you can see I already watched his other video as well. So the TikToker in question here, he is a TikToker, and he released this video here, POV, looking for Pokemon cards. So this is the video that Opossum Bud reviewed, and we will be going over this video right now because I want to give you the whole story, so to speak. So these guys are having beef with each other, and the beef is because this guy claims he AirTagged a vendor. So here he is.
My AirTag says she too.
And it says in the first thing.
Yeah, my AirTag says she too.
My AirTagged works. So POV, looking for Pokemon cards at Walmart. And of course, there's like 4 dudes, and there's all the MJ Holdings stuff hanging out here in front of a Walmart, and they go through everything. And most of these restocks, and I've done restocks before. Most of my content is going to stores and finding when and where Pokemon cards were. So the fact that they have this down to the minute, the moment a restocker shows up, is kind of wild. Clearly, as a squad, they go together, and maybe it's not an actual AirTag. AirTag is basically a GPS device. Basically, you know and you recognize where and when a person is. So these guys magically found the restocker the exact moment they're restocking the shelves. And then they go through, and it's not even out of the shelves yet. So this is kind of sus. This is kind of sus. Usually, MJ holder vendors are like, hey, get out of my way. They ward off and cordon the whole area, and they basically have to put everything on the shelves first. These guys, they're just walking in, and then they're going through the stuff right away, and it's kind of like, okay, this is not normal. This is kind of weird. So he just goes in and starts grabbing stuff right away. And all of his guys here, again, they're going through everything, and they have a system going here. So it's just kind of wild, and maybe there's a line of people. Maybe the vendor was there, and they didn't want to deal with these people. They're like, "Yeah, you found me. Here, I opened the boxes. Go ahead." Maybe that could have happened as well. I think that's fair.
Over there.
It's just kind of wild that this is like, this is like, no store should do this. No store should have all their boxes lined up on the floor, and it's like, hey, free for all, whoever you want. No limits, go crazy, have fun. So it's just like awkward. Like they didn't even do their job, and I get it. Pokemon is hot demand right now. People want Pokemon cards, but literally nothing was done.
Silver Tempest and Violet Masquerade.
This is crazy, dude. I've never seen anything like this. And I know there's store employees here. They're watching this, so it's just a weird situation, Like, this guy has like 5 151 posters. He's going through all the stuff right here. And I don't think there's limits. People just grabbing as much as they want in their hands. In fact, I'm surprised no one got a cart and just started shoving everything in the cart right now. Yeah, this is crazy, dog. We're going through all the sports cards now. See what sports cards they like.
Charizard
Yeah.
tin, collection tin. I want to say Obsidian Flame. Yo, Cobbs, you get.
And he's putting. Look at this guy. This guy has everything in his hands, right? Dude, this is crazy.
Your One Piece. Silver Tempest, and I think that's Masquerade.
Oh my god. They didn't bother restocking at all. They just put all the boxes on the ground, and now you have like a feeding frenzy of everyone's.
What's in these ones? Are these new?
Cards. So, man, all right. So we got one Zapdos box, two Paldean Fates, and I feel bad for this lady. You know, I think maybe she's new, maybe they have a connection with her. I don't know. I just think it's kind of sus and kind of weird that these guys knew exactly when the restocker was there. And of course, making that joke, oh, I AirTag the restocker. That's just, even if it was poor taste, like, it's just kind of weird. Like, we already know that restockers, people who go in and do this, they've been stalked, you know? We know that this is a fact, that people have been stalked by scalpers. And basically, they're like hunted down by like dudes trying to find a Pokemon restock at Walmart. So the fact that she's going through this, leaving everything on the ground, just kind of like sus. It's kind of weird. Maybe they know each other, maybe they don't. I don't know. I can't really speculate. And Opossum makes a lot of these points as well. It's just kind of like, it's just kind of wild that this is happening. You know, like the fact that she basically just let these guys go through everything on the ground before she put on the shelves. These guys didn't even wait in line. They just like roamed in straight to the cards. And obviously, like, you gotta let people do the finish of the job. So I just think it's kind of weird. So I don't know, man. Like, again, the whole beef now is, again, Opossum made his video. They AirTag AJ Holdings employee for Prismatic Evolutions. The video shows this year. I'm giving you two sides of the story now, okay? Now, homeboy, Beard Down Collects, he makes a response video now. And I will watch a response video because I think the response video kind of gives you an idea what kind of person this guy is. So, I know Opossum Bud is not your typical friendly, wholesome guy like myself, but this takes a cake, man. So, yeah, let's watch this. POV reacting to a Pokemon YouTuber talking shit. So, we're going to react to this video now, and he's reacting to Opossum Bud. So, you have three reacts here, okay? So, I just want to let you know that. You're watching a guy react to a react. So, here we are.
My God, never would I have thought that a grown-ass man with a bunch of Eevee stuffed animals in his backdrop, wearing a Call of Duty shirt 3 times too small, would be making a 10-minute long video being butthurt about me buying Pokemon cards.
Here we go. You know, it's gonna be a good video when the first thing you do is you talk shit about someone's appearance. I don't know, man. Beard Down collects, you seem kind of flustered. You seem kind of mad, bro. Why does it matter? And if you react to my video that I'm watching you, are you going to talk about my Warhammer 40k books? You're going to talk about my spaceships from Mass Effect, Star Wars? Are you going to talk about my Jokic jerseys and my Murray jersey? Or are you going to talk about my Miku shirt I'm wearing? Because, you know, I'm just curious. I'm not going to comment on your clothes or what you look like. Why does it matter that Opossum Bud wears a Call of Duty shirt? And why does it matter that he has a bunch of Eevee cards and Eevee stuff in the background? In fact, they're Pokemon related. So, yeah. I don't know, man. This is a good start to this video already.
I'm gonna react to his video. I don't need 10 minutes about it. Let me just set the facts straight about the video that is going viral right now. First of all, you picked the wrong creator to pick a bone with because I will get back at you. This...
Hey, you picked the wrong guy to fuck with. I'm gonna talk shit back on a virtual platform on TikTok. Dude.
This is what I like. I love toxicity. I love confrontation.
Jesus. Okay. you know, it's not every day you see a guy just openly say, I love being toxic and I love confrontation. And I think this kind of presents you a story about the scalpers and about guys who go to these restocks. They are so macho, hyper masculine about the situation. They're like, they just want to fight. They want a confrontation. And I guarantee you, Beer Down collects or wherever, if you call him out, he's just going to walk away or he's going to ignore you. I don't think he's going to talk shit. I don't think he's going to like throw hands. And to be fair, you do go with like a group of 4 dudes. So I think a guy seeing Pokemon Mafia, Pokemon Posse here, hanging out with each other, going in and like, yeah, you want to fight? It's like, nah, dude. Like, it's not worth it. This is dumb. This is so dumb.
And if you want to talk shit online, make sure you tag me next time, you clown. He kicks up.
This is so fucking goofy. It's cloud chasing, bro. And I'm dude, full disclosure, I am giving him what he wants too. Like, I'm reacting to a react video of him. His content is blown up. Let's be real. Like, all of his videos have gone up because of people reporting his shitty comment that he made about AirTagging, a vendor. So to be fair, like, if you want clout, you're getting your clout right now. Everyone thinks you're a scumbag.
Off the video saying AirTag Virgin Gang. Buddy, if there was a definition of virgin, your photo right here would be in it. You have...
He's so mad. Like, bro, it was a joke. It was a comment. Opossum Blood makes that comment to everyone. Like, welcome Virgin Gang. Like, I think... Oh my gosh. Wow. He's really mad. It's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. Like most creators would be pleased of getting this kind of coverage, and in fact, this is like the worst thing you could do, actually, of reacting to someone giving you free marketing. And again, I'm doing the same thing. I'm giving him his free coverage right now. This video, and I'm talking about this drama because it's just so petty.
EV stuffed animals in your background and wearing a Call of Duty shirt that is 2 times too small for you. And the whole AirTag thing.
Again, what's with him like obsessing with the Call of Duty shirt and the EV stuff in the background? Like, I think that that's all you got, bro. Then oh, look at you! You're wearing a hoodie from Adidas. Wow. I don't see your background. I don't see like, let me see your background here. Let's see what you got here.
It was a joke. I don't have an AirTag on a restocker's card. Why would anyone admit to that online? I purposely edited that at the beginning of the video, and I purposely said that to the group because it was funny and something that was going around viral on TikTok.
But the thing about this is it's a bad joke. And the fact that you find the vendor right when she's there, kind of like... The best way to describe this is, it's a bad joke. And you deserve to be clowned on for making that joke. Because you're buying a lot of the stuff out. And, maybe your posse, maybe your crew, like, yeah, it just seems kind of wild that this is okay. And I think, for me, who used to do this a lot, I used to go to Walmarts, Targets, Best Buys, anywhere to find Pokemon cards. And I did that all the time. Like, I understand that. Like, you have to kind of, like, figure out when to go to stores and to find stuff because it is hard to find cards. But most of your content is that, though. Like, you go to stores, you go to places, and you find Pokemon cards. POV, finding Pokemon cards at Walmart. POV, looking at cards at Walmart. POV, looking for sports cards at Pokemon Tips. POV, finding evolution start. Like, come on. Like, people actually are worried about that. And I just think it's a shitty joke, and maybe you didn't do that, but like, why would you say that? Like, you know that you get ridiculed, and people would look at you like, hey, what you kind of said is kind of like a shitty thing, because people have been stalked before, and this behavior is adding to that. And again, and you say on this video, I love toxicity, I love confrontation. Like, bro, clearly something's not connecting with me here. So I guess I'm trying to understand why you keep saying this shit, and it's just poor taste. It's a poor joke. It's really cringe.
That people were AirTagging restockers. The amount of shots this guy tries to take at me because I don't know all the Pokemon. I don't know all the 1,000 Pokemon out there. I'm sorry. I got laid and got cheeks in high school.
Pokemon? I got all the Pokemon. I am not a virgin, bro. Like, why are you bragging about this? Why do you care about, like, this is what I'm talking about in other videos where the guys who are in this hobby, in the Pokemon hobby, are usually pretty cringe. They're pretty low self-esteem. I don't fucking know, man. Like, why you gotta be like, hey, in high school, I got laid. Wow, like, bro, this is so fucking weird. Like, why would anyone fucking brag about this on, like, some internet beef? Like, he's obsessed with the virgin thing. I don't know why. It's so weird. And he's mad about it, too, so, Jesus.
I didn't study all the Pokemon after I turned 12. And the fact I may or may not be only looking for a prismatic, yes, I am a degenerate. The reason why I got into this hobby was I can chase $1,000 cards, God pack. So if I want...
You know, if you're new to this channel, if you're new to watching a lot of my content, I really focus on kind of these guys. These guys who jump in the hobby because they know they can make money. And obviously, it's just kind of wild that the guys who are... They're blatantly obvious about it. And then they're bragging about in their videos. Like, they go to the stores and they look for only the stuff that they can flip and resell. Like... And again, he even says himself, like, he doesn't know and doesn't care about the Pokemon themselves, and he keeps calling Pokemon, so it just kind of shows you what kind of people these guys are. And they're generally in it for the money. Like, he's open about it. He doesn't give a shit about Pokemon cards. I mean, if you look at the other video, like here, he doesn't go after any other stuff. Like, there was Scarlet and Violet, ETBs. I guarantee you, he even talks about Silver Tempest. He doesn't give a fuck about that. Because in his head, and in his mindset, I can't flip that. I can't make money off those cards, so I'm going to do better. I'm going to get the Paldean Fates. I'm going to try to find Prismatic Evolutions and the 151, because I know everyone loves 151. So, it gives you an idea what kind of person this guy is.
I'm going to spend $20 on the pack, and I can get a $1,000 card. That's the reason why I'm in this hobby. Because it's fun. I'm a degenerate.
I'm speechless. Like... I know if this is supposed to be sarcasm or like trying to patronize yourself, it comes off as really like just childish, petty, really stupid. Like, why are you openly calling yourself a degenerate? You're openly just saying like, yeah, I'm here for the money. Like, I just want the $1,000 cards. So.
Dang, we have some hierarchy as a group. There's no hierarchy. We all share. We all get one of each. We are so kind and civil about this whole situation. And any savages that are there and aggressive trying to take all the good stuff, we de-escalate that and make sure everyone gets one of each.
I don't think so. I mean, I watched the video here. Like, no one was being aggressive. And let's be real, like, when you walk in with a posse of 5 guys...
My AirTag says she...
Like... You know, like, you have, like, a fucking mafia, bro! We de-escalate by having 5 of us there to de-escalate the situation. It's like, no. This is, like, fucking, like, a NATO alliance here. This is, like, a military alliance. Like, hey, you mess with one of us, you have to deal with all 5 of us. And I get it. Maybe you guys share stuff with each other, but, like, I just think it's kind of weird that you have, like a cartel of people walking around, all working together to try to get some children's cardboard. And again, I don't know these guys. We don't know who's a scalper, who's not a scalper. We know who's a Pokemon fan, who isn't a Pokemon fan. It's just kind of like a weird situation where I have to take your word for it. And it's just interesting that you say that we de-escalate when clearly, like, I don't know. You know where the stalker is. You all go together to buy all the, like, the primo stuff, you know, the premium stuff. Prismatic Evolutions, 151, Paldean Fates.
Each. Making it seem like we're holding the restocker at her will. We don't have a relationship with her. She loves us. We help her stock the shelves. We literally...
I don't trust that statement. She loves us. We help her restock the shelves. Like you can see in this video here,
You too.
she's just getting the stuff out. Like nothing's out yet, and you're not helping her. You are. You're taking the stuff out of the boxes and putting it in your pile. That's not really helping. I guess maybe you're helping if you are like trying to get the product that you want and helping her out by having her less stuff to put on the shelves. But this isn't helping though. Like I think your definition of help is not the same as my definition of help. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's like, hey, yeah, young man, just you and your buddies take whatever you want. But I don't see that. I don't see her seeing that. In fact, I see her trying to put stuff on the shelves herself here, and she's just trying to get through things you know, like things out of the box. You and your squad just take everything, you leave. So the evidence tells me otherwise here, my guy.
Really help her do her job. This is what people look like that don't have jobs, buddy. I know you're a creator. Props to you. I respect your creator side that you have 30,000 followers on YouTube. Credit to you. But you're the one that looks unemployed here. You got a Pikachu beanie, a Call of Duty shirt that is 10 years old, and a bunch of Pokemon stuffed animals in your backdrop.
You know, a part of me thinks Opossum Bud loves this. And if you're a creator, if you're a content creator, if you're an influencer, having people this passionate about you and make a video about this about you, like, you know you're going to enjoy it and get some popcorn and enjoy this. And like I said, like, I just... Pikachu beanie, Eevees, plush toys, you're unemployed. It's just like, dude. Can I ask what you do? Like, how do you have all this time to go to all these restocks? What are you doing? Like, you're accusing of Opossum Bud being unemployed, yet you're not revealing what you're doing. So, I just think that's kind of like, I don't know, like, it's a little sus. Is this what you do only as well? You flip Pokemon cards, you resell Pokemon cards? I'm sure Opossum Bud does other things, and yeah, it's kind of cool that he has 30,000 subscribers, and I don't know how many followers you have on TikTok, or if you even have a YouTube page, so, yeah, just really egging on his appearance, dude. Call of Duty shirt, his Call of Duty shirt. Dude, I'm wearing a Miku shirt. Love my girl, love my waifu, Miku. Miku for life.
And to all the commenters, including this guy here who made a 10-minute video about my 90-second TikTok, that are so butthurt that I attended a restock and was able to get Pokemon cards before they could, are so quick to judge who I am.
You literally said in the first 10 seconds of the video that you AirTag the restocker. People are grilling on you because that's something that, like, that's such a scummy thing to say, especially in this current Pokemon market, Pokemon like craze from 2025. People are mad and upset that they can't find Pokemon cards because of guys like you just show up and they follow the restocker until they can find them, getting the boxes on the floor. And I think that the butthurt is a lot of pushback because people are calling you out. So it's just kind of wild to me that this beef, like, this guy doesn't even know why people are mad at him. He thinks people are mad of his joke. No. People are mad about your joke. People are mad at what you're doing to the hobby. What you and your squad is doing to the hobby is really fucking it up and ruining it for us. Like, I'm taking a lot of your words, you know, like, with a sense of, like, hey, I'm going to give you a chance, but your attitude, your vibe right now, the fact that you say you like toxicity, you like being confrontational, like, yeah, people are giving you shit because you're acting like a fucking clown, dude.
This page is all about buying, selling, and ripping cards. I am
like, what the fuck, dude? People like Opossum Bud and me, Kenny Boulder. I'm Kenny Boulder, by the way, and I can't wait to see my video of you responding to this. But a lot of our content is calling out like people like these guys, you know? These guys who are in it for the money. They're investing, they're reselling, man. They're trying to make a quick buck. Here's 10 tips of how you can make Pokemon cards. Here are the 10 cards how you can make the best, you know, value of your Pokemon cards. It's just like these guys are in it to make profit, to make money. And the fact that you're open about it just kind of proves our point. Is that these guys aren't Pokemon fans. They don't give a fuck about Pokemon. These guys are scalpers. All you want to do is make money. You're a glorified reseller. You're basically an eBay influencer. You're, I don't know, man. You guys, you have to see my point. Is that these guys, they don't give a fuck. They don't. This channel is all about reselling, making money. It's like, yeah, that's why we're clowning on you, bro. Because you don't give a shit about Pokemon. You don't care about Pokemon. In fact, you're making fun of Pokemon fans. Your audience that you claim to cater to is Pokemon fans, right? So why are you making fun of a guy who has Pokemon stuff in the back of his fucking room? Clearly, you don't have anything. You don't give a shit about Pokemon. You don't. You say it wrong, and I'm not one to complain about people like how they pronounce things. I say things wrong all the time. English is my second language, but like, bro, like have some like sense of like read the room, you know, like read the fucking room.
Fully transparent about that. You guys are like, oh, he's a scalper. Oh, he doesn't collect. Yes, I do collect. I have a wholesale collection. I have personal collection singles. Yes, I do rip. Did you guys comment and see the Gengar?
Not to be that guy, and again, I'm not trying to open a fucking hornet's nest here, but people who have a sealed collection usually means that they're part of like the poke investing community. Like having a sealed collection just means that you just have inventory. And yes, maybe you rip some packs here and there, but like, I don't think you rip things just because it's fun. I think you rip things because you want to make money, and it is clout chasing, it's content. And nothing wrong with that. Like, I rip to get content. When I rip Pokemon cards, I usually do it on a camera, and that's fair. But, like, the fact that you're treating this as, like, a way to, like, stand out your credentials, it just kind of seems a bit shallow. And that you're trying to regain our trust and our, like, confidence as an audience member when you've shown everything but that. So, Gengar, sorry.
Video where I rip the Gengar? No, because you guys just want the negativity. Do I resell? Yes, I resell some stuff. I would be dumb not to recoup.
It's like he goes back and forth. Hey, I love Gengar. I rip the Gengar. Yes, I resell. You got a problem with it? Get out of my face. It's like, bro. I feel like I'm just... it's just like, it's so hard for me to process this guy, man. And like, this is like wild. Dude, you're so worked up right now. And yeah, I'm calling you out for reselling. You know, like, yeah, I think you are the tip of the iceberg of the problem in the Pokemon market. You're a reseller, you're a scalper, you're probably a self-proclaimed Pokemon investor, you know, like, come on. This is why the hobby is in a shitty space right now, because of these guys like Beer Down Collects.
Some of the costs for my collection and rip packs. So you're welcome for your views and clickbait. Had to share my 2 cents, and make sure you tag someone next time you want to talk shit about making them in a video. I love y'all.
What the fuck is this, dude? Oh my god. Alright. Thank you so much. Bear Down Collects. Your beef with Opossum Bud is just... I don't know, man. Like, you a salty guy, bro. Salt makes the thirst grow. That's all I gotta say, dude. Like, holy moly. Homeboy came out with guns. He loves confrontation. Bro. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's look at his channel. 284 followers. Sub channel of Bear Down, Beyond, chasing the biggest hits in the hobby. And yeah, I mean, I think POV, Pokemon cards, POV, Pokemon cards, POV, fighting, hunting Pokemon cards. I mean, like, you only got in the hobby within like the last like 3 months. And I guess people are just really giving you the views. I mean, that video he posted is pretty big. I'm just saying, like this video got like, what, 268 comments, hundreds of thousands of views, and a lot of people are not happy about it, so... End of the day, man, this is some fucking crazy beef, dude. Holy moly. I am, it's crazy! Dude, this is like... This is some good shit. I'm not gonna lie. Opossum Bud, dude, you made a great video. Shout out to Opossum Bud, obviously, guys. Please check out his channel. I know there's some crossover between me and him, and I'm a big fan of his content. I really am. So I saw this video, decided I had to like do some more investigation, seeing what this is all about, and I'm glad I did, because wow, this is so juicy, dude. This is tasty. Like it's just good drama. It's good tea. And to my homeboy Bear Down Collects, man, you're taking some L's, dude. Like, come on, you gotta read the room. And this is my advice to you. I think you just gotta tone down a little bit. And if you're really a big fan of the hobby, you really care about Pokemon, you gotta a little bit be more humble about it. You know, get some humble pie, eat some of that humble pie. Take some of the feedback that people are giving you, because I think a lot of the comments I've seen so far in your videos are, hey, like they're just calling you out. So I think my word of advice is, from one content creator to another, is just tone it down. You don't need to be confrontational. You don't gotta be toxic, and just avoid the patronizing, condescending stuff, because it does come off and rubs people the wrong way. And after watching your video, I think I can label you as like a scalper and reseller, and it's gonna take a lot of stuff to do to really like get out of that narrative from you. I think Pokemon is a space, a welcoming space for people who enjoy the hobby. However, I don't think it is a space to make asset management, making money, and making a profit. So I think you should figure out why you're in the hobby for. If it's to get ridiculed and made fun of for things you do with your squad, then I think you gotta figure out what you want in the hobby, so to speak. So I wish you the best. Good luck, man. Obviously, I'm also a stranger, and please, if you do make a respond video for my video, make sure you tag me as well, bro. So, oh my gosh. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate it. This is some juicy tea, some juicy gossip. You know, it keeps on giving. But at the end of the day, this whole situation is cooked. I think that seeing these guys, how they work, how they are constantly finding Pokemon cards before other average consumers is kind of wild. And of course, it just kind of shows you the state of the hobby. So I think Pokemon should be limited. I think there should be limits of like how many you can buy at once at a Walmart. I don't think it's okay. And again, making jokes about stalking vendors and stalking people is kind of not ideal. It's not cool. It's not worth it. It's very poor taste jokes. And at the end of the day, making fun of people's appearances and their clothing, you know, their clothing outfits is just kind of dumb. I think if there's actual criticism, you should give actual feedback and criticism. And I do believe in Pokemon being positive and being an uplifting community. I don't believe in making a quick buck and making money off a Pokemon card. Just at the end of the day. Again, guys, if you like this content, please like, subscribe, and comment. And if you enjoyed this video, please let me know as well. And if you have more content, please DM me. Let me know of other videos and other things I can look at. Obviously, would love to collaborate with other content creators and would love to hear your feedback. So have a great day, guys. I'll see you next time, and see ya!